Hey everybody, it's Sarah here. Hope you are good. So I am doing an experiment. I have really been aware for quite some weeks, some months now, that I feel like my days, my weeks, my months are dictated by the amount of time I seem to spend on my phone. So I don't know about you, but quite often I'll get a notification, I'll click it because the phone's in my hand or it's on my desk where I can see it. I open the notification and I end up either in Facebook or WhatsApp or LinkedIn or Instagram or somewhere like that. And I look at the thing that I got the notification about, but then my attention is drawn to other things, either other notifications or comments or jumping into other people's profiles, these sorts of things. And 20 minutes later, I'm like, oh, I was in the middle of something. What was I doing? And I've completely drifted. This morning, I had a look at my screen time, which is it's an app on your phone that's inside your settings. Well, on an iPhone, it's inside your settings. And it tells you how much time every day you're spending on different apps inside of your phone. So for me, the main ones are WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook. Now, in the last 7 days, I've spent 55 hours and 48 minutes on my phone. Now I have like auto lock on my phone, all the settings are set up so that things close down. That means pretty much I've spent 55, nearly 56 hours with my phone in my hand doing stuff. Now, yes, I run businesses, and of course, a lot of that time is spent running my business, talking to my clients, reaching out to prospects, emails, all of this sort of stuff. But I'm 100% sure that a lot of that time is time that's been contributed because I've gone into the thing that I wanted to look at, but I've then been distracted into other things, and I've ended up either scrolling or into a rabbit hole of videos or whatever it might be. Now, I've also, in the last few days, watched The Great Hack documentary, all about the Cambridge Analytica situation around the Trump and the Brexit campaigns and these sorts of things. Really interesting documentary. If you haven't seen it, I'd certainly recommend it. And I also watched The Social Dilemma, which is all about how our data is being used online and how our activities and our behaviours are effectively being predicted by artificial intelligence and the stuff that sits behind these apps. And honestly, it terrified me a little bit. Now, I kind of knew it all. I kind of know in theory because we use Facebook targeting for our advertising in our business. So I understand this and I get it. But it kind of that combined with how much time I spend online and on my phone, I decided that I needed to do something and see if it changed the way that I think, the way that I behave, if I remove it from my life for a little bit. So the experiment is basically from today, which is the 27th of September 2020, through to the end of October 2020. I've switched off all notifications on my phone. Now, I've kept 3 notifications. My phone, when it rings, I've kept that on. I've kept Asana, which is our project management tool inside of, and our task tracking tool inside of the business. And I've kept Slack, which is our team communication. So because the way the business runs, I need those things because my team needs to be able to talk to me through the day. So I really do need those on. I've turned off all notifications for emails. I've turned off all notifications for WhatsApp. I've turned off all notifications for all my social media platforms and networking platforms. I've turned off all notifications for things like Forbes Online magazines that I read, all of that sort of stuff. Everything else has been switched off. And the experiment is basically to see, 1, does my screen time go down? Or do I actively need to be on it that long because it is productive time I'm spending on my phone? I'm also interested to know how it impacts my mental health. Do my emotions change? Do the way I process things change? Does the amount is my sleep quality better? I'm really interested to know whether there's a direct impact between how I feel, how I think, all of that sort of stuff, and my digital usage on my phone, on my platforms and things like that. So the notification's gone off today. I'm going to keep a documentary of it. Basically, I'm going to put a video onto YouTube, probably not every day, but I'm going to put it on, every few days, just to kind of update the changes I'm seeing, the things I'm noticing, whether it's impacting my businesses, whether it's impacting my personal life, whether it's impacting the amount that the people that I'm speaking to. I'm really curious to see how it changes just by a simple switching off of notifications. So I'll keep you guys posted, but that's a little intro of what I'm planning. If you've done this before or you're planning to do it, Let me know how it went. I'd be really curious to know like what your experience was and hear your feedback on how it went. Yeah, keep me posted and I will update you as I have information to share.